Hi everyone, welcome to Goulash Outdoors. Today we are looking at an Estonian ration by a company called Food Force. So, stick around. So I saw this ration online some time ago and they come as meal packs, or you can buy the actual main courses individually. Germs MRE has done a review on a similar ration. His one is labelled up as the Estonian Defence Force, but they are made by the same company, Food Force. It's just the labelling is different. But I have a different menu we're going to check out today. So let's have a closer look. So there is the Food Force 8-hour or single meal ration pack. The menu I have today is goulash with potatoes. It weighs 365 grams, which is approximately 13 ounces. This one has an expiry date of the 31st of December 2026, and it contains a lot of cool items. It is in a Ziploc bag, and as you can see in there are quite a few items to look at. Right, let's take a closer look at these. First up, we get our main meal, which is beef goulash with potatoes. We get a 50-gram tub of salmon pate, a 25-gram salty cereal biscuit, a 30-gram berry bar, a bag of peanuts with honey and cinnamon, a wet wipe for cleaning your hands, a 1-gram pack of salt, a Darjeeling tea bag, an isotonic beverage orange flavour, and a 4-gram stick of sugar. Right, that's everything in this 8-hour or single meal ration. So looks like a lot of nice items in there. I'm starving, I can't wait to give these a try. First up, let's heat up some water for this beef goulash. Whilst we're waiting for the main meal to rehydrate, let's make up this isotonic beverage. The ration name Food Force is quite interesting, I think. It kind of conjures up images in my mind of some specialist military unit that goes around the world trying to feed people. Food Force! Hooah! Well, something like that. Let's check out this wet wipe for cleaning your hands. It is extremely moist, quite strong. It's got a lovely, really nice, almost like ladies' perfume smell, quite floral. Plenty wet enough to clean your hands, and it smells great. That's awesome. Let's look at these salty cereal biscuits. Get 2. Ooh, one's broken. That's what they look like. I'll give one a try on its own. Exactly what it says in the packet. A very nice quality salty cereal biscuit. That is very, very good. Let's look at this salmon pate. It's got a nice colour to it. Dip a little bit of the cracker in there. That's good, let's give this a try. That's very different. Ever so slightly fishy, extremely smooth salmon pate. There is a mild taste of salmon, but it's not overly strong where it would put some people off who don't massively like fish. And the more you get into it, almost the better it tastes. Yeah, very smooth. I don't think I've ever had salmon pate this smooth before. At the back of your mouth you get that kind of tinned salmon flavour. which I, to be honest, really like. Yeah, that's really delicious. And it's lovely having something like salmon pate for a change. I don't mind liver pate, it's not my favourite, but as a kid I always used to love like salmon mousse or salmon pate if we could get it. It was very, very tasty. The ones I had growing up was quite different to this one, but it is very, very nice. Yeah, something different. I like that. So this ration contains approximately 1,233 calories. That puts it on line with the amount of calories in a US MRE. But with this being a freeze-dried ration, it weighs less than half that of the US MRE. So our main is now rehydrated, and it feels very, very heavy. Originally it was a 150 gram pouch, but it feels like it weighs almost 400 now. This meal contains approximately 600 calories, so it is a hefty main meal. So as you see, it's rehydrated almost to the top of the pouch. It's like thick mashed potato with chunks of beef in there. Smells good, let's give it a try. From the look of it, I could have probably added more water, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Very smooth mashed potato, salty, getting a taste of rehydrated tomatoes and peppers. Some very small, slightly chewy pieces of beef. It contains potato flakes, 50%, palm oil, tomato, carrot, salt, minced beef, spices, herbs, pea protein, cream powder, flavorings, garlic, leek, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, yeast extract, soy sauce powder. So how does this rate as far as a rehydrated meal? Well, it's definitely not the best one I've ever had. It's kind of on the more of the lower scale, I would say. It might feel like I'm being a little bit unfair, but it's just got that kind of aftertaste like a cup of soup or rehydrated soup. And it's fine, but I've had much better quality rehydrated meals in the past. But it's not unpleasant, it's filling. The majority of this is definitely potato, as I read from the ingredients, 50% potato, only 5% beef. But it's completely fine if you're out camping, hiking, and want to take a freeze-dried meal with you. This will definitely suffice. I've not had that much of it. There's still loads left, about up to there. And because it's thick potato, I'm already quite full, to be honest.
Time for our cup of tea.
Right, now let's check out this orange isotonic beverage. A very delicious orange flavour beverage. You can taste the salts, you can taste the sugar. Yeah, very, very tasty and refreshing. Again, is it the best isotonic beverage I've had in my life? No, but it's very acceptable, it's very refreshing, so yeah, I like it. I have to excuse my sniffing and if I'm coughing. My hay fever this year has just gone crazy. Normally I get a little bit of mild hay fever, but this year it's actually starting to make me cough as well. I'm not sure if it's the tree pollen or something else, but yeah, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, we have our tea and we have our two snacks left to try. So first up, let's try these peanuts with honey and cinnamon. Yeah, get quite a few honey roasted with cinnamon peanuts there. Right. salty, sweet, crunchy peanuts with quite a mild cinnamon flavour. Yeah, nice. And for someone who doesn't really like cinnamon, it's very mild and quite tasty and different, having some honey roasted peanuts in there. Yeah, I like it. Nice crunchy snack, sweet, salty, great to have with your dinner or to have when you're on the go. I like it. Right, finally, let's check out this berry bar. It looks similar to a bar I had in a Jomipsa ration. I think it was a NATO ration I had. Peels out very, very nice. It's not that sweet. It's got a very mild berry flavour, quite fibrous. Tells a lot of fibre in here, so really good for your toilet time. Yeah, that's tasty. Inside this, there are dates, 67%, cranberries, 25%, almonds, 5%, and a little bit of wafer, which is potato starch and sunflower oil, which I think is what it's coated with on the outside. I like it. It's not overly strong in flavour or sweetness, but I do like that. It has got a nice mild fruit flavour. Yeah, and a nice alternative to having just some dried fruit in a ration again. So, it gets a thumbs up from me. Finally, it's time for our Darjeeling tea. And today I'm actually having it in hot water. Cheers. Wow, nice, strong Darjeeling tea. Super aromatic, like Darjeeling tea often is. Yeah, I like it. It's got a good amount of bitterness from those theaflavins in there. Yeah, very nice, refreshing, warming cup of tea. A nice end to a nice meal. So that was the Food Force Beef, Goulash and Potatoes Single Meal Ration Pack. I liked it. Yes, some of the items weren't the best quality, but that brings me on to the price. I paid just 11 euros for this day ration, which compared to many other rations out there is so cheap. These days online, you're looking at between 30 and 100 euros for an MRE, which is quite a lot of money. So today was quite nice to have a cheaper ration to review. Was it worth 11 euros? Yeah, definitely worth that amount. It was filling. It had a nice variety of items in there. Not all of them the best quality or the best tasting, but all very, very acceptable. Definitely filled me up today, and I would definitely try another menu from their selection. Now, I've reviewed many military and civilian MREs in the past and never given them a rating, so today I'm going to start that, and that is thanks to my best friend Vimal. Shout out to him. He suggested, why don't I do a leaderboard for all the rations that I'm going to try? So maybe a bit late for the ones I've already tried, but from now on we will be giving each ration I try a rating out of 10. So today I'm going to give this ration by Food Force a 6 out of 10. Now, what this ration lacks in taste, it definitely makes up in variety and cost. Hence why the 6 out of 10. But if you would rate this differently, let me know in the comment section below. So that's it. What did you think of the Food Force ration pack? Do you think it's good value? Would you like to try this one, or have you tried it yourself? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so today. It would really help the channel out. We're getting ever closer to 5,000 subscribers, and I appreciate all of you. Right, thanks for watching. Take care. Much love. See you next time.